What's up, baby? We're back again. You know who it is. It's Big Hendo and my dog, Chef Q, the best chef in the land.
Oh, thank you, man. Appreciate it.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
If y'all know about Q, man, y'all better get your life right, bro. You know what I'm saying? He's one of the coldest in the game right now, especially when it comes to this culinary industry. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. Back again. This is our fourth episode. It's the fourth episode, man. Appreciate you guys. We're gonna be touching on some of the topics, the hottest topics in hip hop. Yeah. East Coast, West Coast, whatever it is. You know what I'm saying?
Midwest, down south, don't matter.
Absolutely. So that's what we're gonna be talking about today. You know what I mean? Please like, comment, subscribe. That's what we need. Really need to get some lotion. Hold on, get my lotion down.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Get that lotion ready.
Hit them crevices. You gotta hit them crevices.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying?
That's why I just keep my fingers crossed. Like
oh man, bro. It's kind of crazy now because sometimes, bro, I be like putting the lotion on, but I be still looking a little ashy or something. I'm like, damn, just put lotion on.
You get that P Diddy baby oil. That baby oil.
No Diddy. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Diddy was a beast with that. You know what I'm saying?
Man, but a fucking fool. Man.
It is what it is. But yeah, man, please like, comment, subscribe. Please like, comment, subscribe. We do need your support. You guys been supporting, man. I don't know if you've seen it, but a couple of the clips went pretty crazy.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? Especially a clip with we was talking about the name 4 rappers and the producer.
Yeah, that's a fun little activity, man.
Yeah.
It's a fun little activity.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? People have some crazy, you know.
Yeah. It's so crazy. Yeah, on TikTok and on YouTube, it did pretty well.
Well, I'm about to switch that up because somebody said, you know, rap got love. It was like, why don't you do like an R&B one? I said, all right, well, I'm gonna ask that question today.
Oh,
so
dang, don't do that.
Later on, we're gonna do an R&B one.
Don't do that, bro. We need Terrell here. We're gonna do all that. You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah, bro. But we got a lot of stuff to talk about, man. We got a lot of topics. A lot of stuff going on, man. Like I said, I appreciate your support. Please like, comment, subscribe. Up there, down there, left, right, whatever it is, wherever it is. You know what I mean? But let's get started on these questions, bro. I want to start off with Kanye, to tell you the truth, bro.
Let's start off with Yeezy.
That's what I'm talking with Yeezy, man.
Let's go with Yeezy.
So Yeezy running around, he's requesting help. You know what I mean? Because I guess he's trying to create a swastika necklace. You know what I'm saying? So he needs somebody to help to create it. You know what I mean? Have you seen the swastika tattoo that he's been? Let me pull it up real quick. You can see, bro.
Yeezy always on some shit.
Yay. So, I don't know. Let me see. Let me see. Let me pull it up.
Is that our music?
Is it? Oh, that's somebody. Oh, that's mine here.
I'm about to say, what the hell is that?
I gotta turn it off in a minute. Let's see. I'll pull up images. Let me pull the screen. So this is what he was been doing. Ye was wearing. He wore this shirt on. I'm trying to find it. Let's find it. Yeah, but yeah, you know, you get the gist of it. So he was wearing that on a couple of his interviews and stuff like that. He was wearing a swastika shirt, and I was like, dang, why is he doing this? But he must be in album mode because when Kanye come out and start acting crazy like this, he must be trying to sell himself.
Yeah, which that's what he do. All gimmicks.
Yeah.
Gimmicky. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And sometimes he don't think. So I'm like, dang, you know, that's a sensitive subject, you know, to be trying to. But I see the design with it because it's the yee.
Right.
Right. So I see the design. I see the you know.
Yeah, I'm trying to find it for us so we can see at least the shirt. I guess they probably censored it. You know what I'm saying? But I've been noticing that about Kanye.
But
man.
that wasn't the shirt right there with the yee.
No, it's a swastika on that motherfucker, bro.
I thought that was one of the designs because it was the yee and
this is right here,
a swastika.
I didn't see this one. I seen one.
See the yee.
That's not really a swastika though.
It kind of is. low key, it kind of is.
Oh man, what y'all think in the comments, man? What y'all think, man? You think that's a swastika?
That low key. I mean, that low key. You know.
Dang. That's interesting. But the thing about Kanye, I've been noticing, bro, he must be in album mode because that's how he sells his albums. You know, he get out there and he does something really, you know, outlandish. You know what I'm saying? That make people super mad at him. Then he'll drop something. Then you start loving him. You know what I mean? He drop his music, then he'll drop something crazy, then you'll love him again. Then he'll go quiet, he'll go back in his cave. then he'll come back and do something real stupid again. You know what I mean? So that's why I think his thing is. But
still, he be tripping, man.
Yeah,
he be going through the motions. You know what I'm saying? Like the shit with the little girl rapper, Bad Baby, Bad, whatever the girl name is.
What's the gist of that? Because I seen that, but I didn't really understand it. She like took his song or something.
She beefing with another chick, and she made a song, and the song went viral on YouTube. And Alabama or something. Yeah, well, the bad chick, she's from Florida. She's beefing with the Alabama two white girls. Right. But anyway, so she took the song, but in Yee's response, he said that he said he cleared the track. But he said the reason why he clears his tracks is because so many different people come at him and they don't like to clear their shit. So he's like, he tries not to be difficult with clearing his shit. So anyway, the shit was cleared. Yee's on it, and then he's just like, yo, like, I don't know nothing that's going on with this little beef between these two little white girls. Like, I don't know shit about this. I just cleared the track and said, yeah, go ahead, whatever. And then they made the song, and now he's coming back like, I don't want to be in the middle of this shit. I don't know what's going on.
Hey man, I can't hate on her, bro. You know what I'm saying? That girl make $54 million a year off OnlyFans.
On OnlyFans.
54 M's. God, my life sucks, man.
Hey, if anybody looked at her OnlyFans, because I know I didn't. If anybody did though, comment how fire it is. Let's see.
Let's look it up and see.
OnlyFans.
I
don't want to look at her.
I want to see her OnlyFans, but let's see how good she looked though. You know, I think she looked too skinny for me. I think her name is Bad Barbie or something like that. Bad Barbie.
Oh well, I said Bad Baby. I don't know what the fuck I was thinking.
Bro, she got a 16 milli.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. To me, she's not really like, she ain't that like too crazy to me. Like I'd be like, oh my gosh, she looks good.
Yeah, but you also older. It's the younger motherfuckers that's like on her like that. It's all the kids.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, man. Let me see. Trying to get like a better picture of her. She just had a baby, so she was pregnant.
That's a good one right there with the yeeks.
With the yeeks. Let me see. That looked like a little good camera angle.
That definitely has to be a good camera. Well, no, somebody did say she was a little bit thicker before she had the baby.
Okay.
So all these is after the baby. So maybe if you go back.
Let's see what it tagged. It said who tagged. Or let's probably go to. But yeah, man. Yeah,
y'all get the picture. Whatever. Yeah. Whatever.
Yeah, man.
Whatever.
But whatever Kanye's doing, man, he just he's out there again trying to get attention. You know what I mean? It is what it is, bro.
It is what it is, man. You can't get mad at it.
You think he'll get canceled again? I guess he'll get canceled. How
many times can you get canceled?
Yeah.
I mean, he does what he does. And everybody just be like, oh, he's a creative, so he gets a pass.
I ain't gonna lie, a couple of things that he did, I was kind of,
Like what?
I don't even want to go that deep in it.
Go ahead, say it.
Well, I will say this. Because I don't want to get too political, but I will say this: when he started talking about the Jewish people and things like that in the music industry, bro, I think I know he was right about that.
Yeah,
he was 1,000% right about that.
Okay, so what did you not agree with him doing?
That's the way I feel like his delivery.
His delivery is off.
Yeah,
his delivery is off.
I think his delivery, but I think we know it's intentional.
He always has a motive.
Right.
He always has a motive. Like everything. Everybody got mad with him and the Trump thing, but he was trying to get Larry Hoover free.
100%.
So it's just, he always has like a motive. It's just always not the best route that he takes.
Yeah. You know what I learned about really smart people, bro? They don't do things just to do it. They do things with intentions.
Always intentions.
Everything's intentional.
Everything.
You know what I mean? Everything that they say, they don't respond off emotions, but everything's intentional, bro. Like with us, like regular people, we just do things off our emotions. Our emotions drives our reality. Our emotion drives, what we do, most of the time. But the really genius people, they think about it and everything's intentional before they do it.
Everything.
And that's why I feel like Kanye's damn near a genius.
Yeah, I can't deny that. I mean, look at how the nigga. First of all, I'm guilty because I bought some.
I'm gonna turn this music off.
All right. The man sat there and sold everybody socks with rubber soles on them. I bought some. I got some fucking Yeezy Pods. But the man charged $200 for socks with soles on it, and then came back and was like, oh, I'm gonna show love to y'all. I'm gonna sell it for $20. And the nigga sold out fucking millions of them.
No way.
Millions of them.
Yeah, man.
That's genius. That's like me coming. I got this USD prime ribeye, Wagyu, whatever, ribeye right here. I got this Japanese A5 Wagyu ribeye, right? And I'm gonna sell it for $200. So y'all put your name on the list, and I come back and be like, you know what? Y'all show so much love to me. I'm selling these fucking Japanese Wagyu ribeyes for $30, and then everybody come and just buy them and just sell out. You know what I'm saying? And I probably got them bitches for free. Like that's how he did. That's how he thinks. He just like genius. That's genius.
Yeah, man.
That's genius.
You can't deny that. You can't deny that. He's definitely steps ahead of us. Whatever he does, what I mean, he's definitely steps ahead of us. But he just, I feel like it's probably hurt his legacy on the way he delivers it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I can see that.
I don't know.
I can see that.
I don't know. Wow. Bro, let's talk about Joe Budden, man. So I posted something on Instagram, and Joe Budden, right? He said something about 50 Cent, like 50 Cent needed therapy. On Instagram. And you know how 50 Cent gets super petty. Crazy petty. So the next morning I wake up and they got all these AI photos of Joe Budden, bro, like these funny photos. I gotta find them, man. I'm sorry, I don't want to pull everything up, but you gotta see these photos, bro. These photos are hilarious, bro.
I seen the one when he was in his tighty whities or some shit. I was like, bro, what the fuck is going on, man?
Bro, hilarious, man. Hold on just a minute. You see, it took him down. It took him down. Let me look it up. Let me try to search it right quick. Joe Budden, 50 Cent. Real quick, man. I got to see these photos. Man, these photos are hilarious. I think it might be him. Let's pull this up real quick. Share screen. Let me see if they got him. Come on, man. Come on. My link, they got rid of my link. But this is it right here. This is it. This is because if you don't know the backstory of this, so Joe Budden, he got caught sleepwalking, butt naked. You know what I'm saying? Then his neighbor called the police on him. You know what I'm saying? So that was it. Then they're trying to sue him because he did, Joe Budden's all running around naked, And that's what 50 Cent made some AI generated photos of him. Hilarious, bro.
Shit funny as fuck.
Yeah, hilarious.
If you missed the joke, you missed it because evidently they took them all down.
They took him down. I guess what happened was, Joe Budden's cool. He was cool in the beginning, but I guess he kind of kept up, caught some steam and caught some fire, and he got upset. So now he's threatening to sue 50 Cent because they say it can hurt his business.
But see what I mean though, now, like,
what do you think?
It's touchy whenever you start putting like, oh, I'm gonna sue you and shit, because it's like, it's making the culture look bad, bro.
Right?
Can you imagine if Big was like, I'm about to sue Tupac for making Hit 'Em Up?
That's probably one of the nastiest.
Can you imagine if Dr. Dre was like, I'm gonna sue Q for no Vaseline? Can you imagine this shit? Like, it's bad for the culture, bro. Like, but at the same time, I understand protecting your business and your brand. I understand that, but there's pettiness and there's back and forth, and there's rivalry and this and this. Like, it's for the culture. That is a part of the culture, and like it's making it look bad, bro. It's really making it look bad. Like,
you're right. I agree 100%.
Suit, like the whole suit thing is like, it's different, and even I'm new to it. You hear me? Because like in New Orleans, niggas ain't suing you for shit.
Right?
They gonna come beat your ass.
Yup.
But when you come to California, they'll sue you for any fucking thing. Yeah. California will sue you for anything, bro. Like, these niggas will sue you for anything.
Yeah.
And so it's just like, it's different. It's a whole different like thing. Like damn, like the fuck, like it's crazy. It's crazy. And it really do make the culture look bad, bro. Like, it really do. Like it's all jokes and ribbon. And now like you can't even joke in the
Right.
You can't even be on the schoolyard talking stuff about people's mamas no more. Now it's like I'm gonna sue you for talking about my mama.
Yeah.
Like what?
Defamation.
Yeah.
Emotional distress.
Oh man.
Like where I'm from, bro, it's like they'll call you a sucker. You know what I mean? Especially where I was raised, bro. If you popping off the mouth or something like that and you talking crazy, you gotta come see. You gotta come see that person.
Bruh.
You can't be talking crazy about somebody and all of a sudden you're like, I want to sue.
No, so I want to sue.
That's some sucker. That's a sucker to me.
I'm about to sue you.
That's a sucker to me. You know what I mean?
It's difficult. It's difficult. But I understand why, Joe. But I mean, I do understand like the business aspect and this and this and this. But at the same time, like, is it really hurting business like that? It's all jokes and clowns. Like, we know how 50 is.
Right.
That's how 50 is. You know what I'm saying? 50 got at Doug. 42.
Yeah.
50 got in for supposedly doing shit with
Big Meech.
Yeah. So I'm just like, that's 50.
Right.
50. If you fuck with whoever, if I say fuck that person, you mess around with them or you deal with them, then it's F you too.
Well, the thing is though, you know, I feel like if you didn't want that smoke, you know not to mention 50 name, bro.
You shouldn't have said nothing.
You know how
he is.
Yep.
But in your mind, you was like, I don't care. Like, you seen how Joe Buttons was talking to his friend, and him, I don't care. I'm a man too. I don't care about that. And then it's like, oh man, I don't like this. I'm about to sue him.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, it's wild.
What?
He's wild. He shouldn't even bring his name up.
He shouldn't have. Leave 50 alone if you don't want that pettiness, because he don't stop.
And I mean, I watch his podcast too. You know, what I mean, I don't watch the Patreon version of it, but I watch his podcast, and he kind of like don't go that route. He didn't say nothing too crazy, but he did mention his name. I was like, and I was thinking too. I was like, why did you mention 50's name? He was like, 50 Cent is hurt. You know, he needs therapy.
50 Cent got time. He has time to really like embarrass people. Like that's what he does. Like did y'all forget? He made Black America forget about one of the hottest record labels ever.
That's a fact.
He made niggas forget about one of the hottest record labels ever. So, dog, I had to go back and listen to Murder Inc. and I'm like, Murder Inc. had hits.
They did.
They had hits.
They did.
I forgot. I tuned that all out my brain, bro. I forgot all about every last Cadillac tie, Vita, Charlie Baltimore,
Ashanti.
I can't remember Ashanti, but like you forget all that they did. You forget about the Vita Vita Vici, and you just forgot all that because of G-Unit, because of 50 Cent.
50 Cent,
and it's just like, stop messing with that man. Stop messing with that man. You know what I'm saying? And to go back what we said last week, I mean, kind of, sort of, I guess, the only reason why a lot of people stopped doing 50 because he ran into the game, and the game was more petty than 50.
That's why they hate the game.
Yeah, he was more pettier than 50. He was like, G not okay, it's about to be a movement, all right.
Yeah.
That boy had a whole 22 minute song. No, it really was. It was like 10 minutes. He had a whole 10-minute diss track.
A freestyle. Too.
Freestyle.
That was wild.
And a DVD. Go with it.
Hey, the crazy part about it, like Ja Rule, Ja Rule was popping, bro.
Yeah.
Ja Rule was like up there. Now people don't even like Ja Rule no more. That's crazy.
Because of 50.
Because of 50.
Can you imagine if Ja was like, I'm about to sue 50 for this?
Right. 20 years ago.
I'm about to go back. Man, it was like, oh, okay. All right. We about to sue 50.
I don't think I ever seen somebody's career get wiped away like that. Somebody who was on top of the game, like at the highest level, you know, had millions and millions of fans, just get wiped away, bro.
50 really ruined it. He really killed G-Unit, bro. It was other shit too, but 50 really like.
That was beef back then too.
Oh, that was real. That was real shit.
That was real beef.
That was real shit. Yeah. And it's funny because like people talk about like that whole dynamic. The funny thing about it is after G-Unit came out, Murder Inc. tried to get more harder.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He had no choice. 50 was woo.
Yeah, like Cadillac and what's the other one? Black Child or whatever his name. Like they started like pushing them forward and having them rap a little bit. They started like, all right, we about to we about to, you know, they try to get Nas. Like he was like, oh man, we gotta go a little bit more in the direction of being harder, you know. And I feel like once they started doing that, once G-Unit came out, you know, they kind of lost their formula.
Yeah,
they you know, they put, you know, like Lloyd really wasn't a priority. Shanti, I don't even remember what she did during that whole thing, but like everybody was kind of like, all right, we're gonna push out all the hard shit. We're gonna be, you know what I'm saying, we gotta come back at them. And I think it just started killing them.
But I know 50, I mean, I remember that era vaguely, bro. 50 was for a good 5-10 years. I mean, he cleaned the whole industry out. You couldn't even drop anything when 50 came out.
Bruh.
You couldn't even drop anything. He locked up the whole industry for a good 5 years.
He did.
Yeah, I remember that. That's crazy.
He did. He was beefing with Jada, Joe.
Man.
You know, all because they jumped on that New York track with Ja. Man. Like, that's when you knew. I was like, oh, he really serious petty. Mm-hmm. He's seriously petty. Like,
yeah, he different. You see what he did at Ja Rule's concert?
When
he brought out all the tickets? Bought all the tickets on the front row. The lower level. He bought all the tickets in the lower level, bro. So when you go to his concert, it's empty. That dude cold-blooded, bro.
Bruh.
Cold-blooded, man. Hey, man, shout out to 50 Cent, though, man. Hey, whatever he done is working, bro. Whatever he's doing is working, for sure.
Oh, man. Yeah, well, hey, shout out to 50, bro.
Yeah. Let's get to another one, bro. Did you hear about this Little Baby situation? So the police department just came out and said that Little Baby did a music video in this rival gang hood, and he shouldn't have did it. And they're going to hold him accountable for shooting that music video because 2 young teens died. They got shot.
Yeah.
I guess the kid was like 13 years old. You know what I'm saying? So now they're trying to hold Little Baby accountable because they said that he shouldn't have been in that rival gang neighborhood. He knew what he was doing. And he pretty much got those kids killed.
He do, but can you do that?
Right.
I mean, that's just saying. Like, that's like, I don't know. That's. Can you imagine if LA did that?
Right.
Chicago. Like, oh, you wanna shoot a video in the ops hood? All right, well, all y'all going to jail.
All y'all going to jail.
What? Any little altercation pop off? Every one of y'all going to jail. Like, all right, like, damn.
Like how can you arrest somebody for that? Like, you know what I mean? Like, you can't go to this neighborhood and shoot a video. I know it's like morally correct.
Yeah,
it's not.
Yeah,
that's not morally right.
Yeah, but they said that they said we're holding him accountable, but that doesn't necessarily mean they could arrest him,
right?
Because he didn't do anything,
right?
So like you can't arrest him for wanting to shoot a music video in somebody else's neighborhood, and then for everybody that jump online and be like, y'all go hard for these neighborhoods that you don't even own. Well, yeah, well, if that's the case, then the police can't arrest you for doing something in a neighborhood you don't even own. Right. So what the fuck? That shit's stupid. Yeah. So like, yeah, it just don't make sense. It don't make sense at all. And I think that's
100%. That's dumb. I was trying to think in my head, I'm like, what? Legally, like, why would you say something like this? Because that's defamation of character.
Yeah.
Now he can, if they don't got, that's another thing kind of scared me too, because I feel like they probably have some on him to be making those bold statements like that. They probably have something on him. That's my camera, trying to get my camera in focus.
But yeah, I mean, yeah, like you're literally holding them responsible for the death of 2 people.
Yeah,
because of a music video. Like,
I can see it though. I understand what they're saying, but I can't see you doing anything legally to hold him accountable for that.
Legally, they can't touch him. They can't touch him for that.
Yeah.
They can't touch him for that, man. Atlanta PD tripping.
Yeah.
They tripping on that, man. Like you can't touch him for shooting a music video in somebody else's, in another part of town. Because we can't even say it's someone else's neighborhood, because once again, y'all claim, oh, y'all don't even own, you're shooting in another part of town. It don't matter east side, west side, what it is. It don't matter if you Decatur, College Park, whatever. I'm shooting a music video here and I'm doing a music video here. Nobody owns rights to this area. I could shoot a music video in this area.
Right.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Now, if you were a Little Baby, would you like want to leave that city or leave that part of town? Because now you're going to be targeted.
No.
Would you pack up and leave if you're a Little Baby?
I wouldn't pack up and leave. For what?
Because the police is on your head now.
The police, but they can't do nothing. The police can't do nothing. to me, I physically did not do anything. I didn't tell nobody. That's different if they come out and be like, yeah, we got phone conversations and taps but like I didn't tell people to do nothing. I didn't make nobody do nothing. Like they did something on their own, and they could be like, oh well, you knew this was a rival area and you brought people over there, but that's not against the law. It's not against the law.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, where I'm from, bro, like I remember growing up and the police will plant drugs on you. Actually, one of my cousins, Bo P, he got murdered by the police.
Yeah.
Got murdered by the police. And we, you know, where I'm from, it's urban neighborhoods, you know, and we didn't have, at the time, we didn't have enough money to get a good lawyer to, you know, fight these cases. So there's a lot of instances that, you know, the police will plant shit on you. They'll do dirty things. And that's where I'm kind of, that's why I get kind of scared of the police when they're targeting you. They can make some shit up, bro.
They can make some shit up, but again, Lil Baby doesn't live in that area.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
Lil Baby don't live in the hood. Like so they would have to go to Lil Baby to do all that, and that's out of their jurisdiction.
Yeah.
So that don't matter.
Yeah. I don't know, man, but he be riding around though.
He do be riding around.
He be riding around.
He do be riding around. He
gets
do.
Nice cars.
He do. And but a lot of people support him. So it's just like just because the police is catching a fit because they physically can't catch motherfuckers that do shit, you know what I'm saying? Don't mean we just gonna pin this all on Lil Baby. That's dumb. That's dumb as fuck.
He definitely did sue over that. I like to hear like the more story, more of the outcome of that, more details of that story.
I mean, we'll see it as it comes out. But if they don't have nothing on Lil Baby actually physically doing anything, what can he really do?
Yeah.
I mean, if that's the case, what they could if that's the case, the police could be like, yeah, well, Rondo Quando was like, oh, well, you knew King Von was at this club and you brought them to the club and you knew there was beef, so we're holding that response. You're responsible for that. Like, no,
Quando, he knew that.
Yeah, he knew King Von was at the club.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
But if Atlanta's gonna play by them rules, you have to play by them rules by everybody.
Absolutely.
You have to play by them rules by every fucking body.
Absolutely, bro.
And then on top of that, like Atlanta politics is way different because everybody intertwines in Atlanta.
Yeah.
Crips and Bloods will be in the same trap house. So it's like everything is like, so it's just like you can't just pin shit on people.
Yeah.
Like, nah.
I hope we get a strong legal team, bro. That'd be a nice little check for him.
Sue the fuck out of them people, man.
Absolutely. Lefty Gunplay. I don't want to say too much crazy because I don't know Lefty, but he be talking to me in the DMs. He's a hella cool cat, man.
Right.
I wanted to speak on like the drug problems with Lefty though, man. Lefty, we all know Lefty's on something, bro. You know what I'm saying? He's an amazing artist. I do like a lot of his music, you know. But I feel like, and I've heard he has a crazy drug problem, addiction problem. I don't want to see the things that I heard, you know what I mean? I don't want to talk shit about him. But he got caught, got pulled over for a seatbelt violation in Texas, bro. A seatbelt violation. Mm-hmm. And they caught some controlled substance on him. So he was in jail, but I think he just got out though. Mm-hmm. But I want to talk about that. I also want to talk about Kodak Black. People around you, if you know you on drugs and shit like that, you know what I mean? Why don't motherfuckers around you try to help you, bro? Kodak, you seen this shit on Kodak Black?
Yeah, but so you want the yes man to try to help you?
Yes.
No. That's not how it works. It's not how it works. Because if them niggas don't want to hear it, then you no longer around them.
Gotta go.
You gotta go. Yeah. Courtney, I think you should, lay off the dope. What, nigga? Nigga, you're here because of me. Get the fuck out of here.
But if you really care about somebody, bro, and they're going spiraling down, bro.
Yeah, but a lot of times them niggas is on the shit with you.
That's a fact.
The whole team on codeine.
That's a fact.
So like, what am I going to tell this nigga? You making $1 million a rap about it.
That's a fact.
I don't. I'm just here drinking this shit for free, getting high for free.
That's a fact.
Fucking bitches for free. I'm not about to say nothing piss you off, and I gotta go home to my miserable life. Forget all that. I'm right here with you.
It's just sad to see, bro. I be seeing it. And I feel like people are like, no, he ain't on nothing. Come on, bro. Kodak Black, that nigga in the middle of the street eating chicken, going crazy like a zombie. You say, oh, he ain't on nothing. That's the way Yak acts. Nah, bro. Come on,
She
man.
do act kind of weird though. But who
Like
knows?
drugs though?
Hey.
Hold on, man. Let me pull this up, man. Come on. You think Yak is on something?
Yeah.
Okay.
Definitely.
Pull this up, man.
Definitely. But the only thing I was curious about with the Lefty thing though is he had a lot to say about Texas politics.
Yes.
So I just wonder, like, did he hit general population? Was he like somewhere else? Like, how did that transpire?
I heard about that. I didn't know that was a thing. I guess the Chicano rappers don't get along with the Southern Texas.
Man, I'm gonna tell you because
California, right?
Well, I'm not gonna speak on, but from what I hear is the culture in the South. Everything is us, right? So you could be Asian, you could be Spanish, you could be anything, but you're naturally going to have the culture of us in the South, because the South is black and white. So for those that don't know or whatever, never been to the South is very much black and white. New Orleans, we have damn near no Mexicans.
That's a fact.
We have Spanish. We have Argentinians. We have some Puerto Ricans. We have some Dominicans. We have this and this and this. We have Latin Kings. But we don't have like Mexicans. So everything is like cultured around like how us as black people, how we are. And that's for most of the stuff. Houston is the same way. So when you get to like Mexican OT and some of the other Chicano rappers in Houston, they were raised around us. They was in our projects. They was in our areas. They was, you know what I'm saying? When you talk about California was Mexico. So yes, that heritage and all that stuff is super, super strong there. But it's like, it's not us. Like we didn't like make California like we made the South.
Right.
So it's a whole different type of culture. So a lot of the Mexicans is gonna talk with a little slur. A lot of Mexicans is gonna show they gold teeth. A lot of Mexicans is gonna dress like us and talk like and act like us and you know what I'm saying and walk like us and stuff like that. They're gonna do that because a lot of them came up with us. So yeah, they're gonna naturally do that. California's a little bit different.
Right.
There's essays. There's real life, like how they are. So I understand like that. But when you start talking about like the politics and stuff like that, it starts to get a little different. Like like the Texas. A lot of people in Texas didn't really care for that, for the comments that was made. So
I have a question for you then. How do you feel about Mexican rappers saying the N-word?
I feel like they should not.
But they grew around us, though.
They shouldn't in music, but I know they do in person. Especially the ones that's like around us all the time, because people are they're just accustomed to them being there. You know what I'm saying? But then there's also parts of like the South where Mexicans, a lot of the Mexicans that don't speak Spanish, they had a lady on Facebook and she said she was in Savannah. And
Savannah, Georgia?
Yeah.
Oh,
the cop called her a nigga. And she was like, I'm Mexican. And he was like, you speak Spanish? And she said no. She was like, all the same. so there you have it. So you know what I'm saying? So yeah, so I mean I feel like they should not, and there is like Mexican hoods and mostly the California Mexican hoods that don't like Mexicans saying it, which is cool. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? But you can't just go at one culture and one race about it. You got to go at all of them about it.
Right.
Because there's a lot of Asian rappers that do it too. So
they do. 100%. Because I made a quick video about this guy, this white rapper named
and people
Gen
got
D.
mad.
They got upset. Like, what, where I'm from, we like you said, like how you said, we were raised, it's all black and white, but we just started getting Mexicans where I'm from, like Albany, Georgia. We started getting Mexicans in there. But when I was growing up, it was all black and white. And we did have some white people around us, kind of, around the hood, man. And they used the N-word, and I guess we didn't mind it because they grew up with us.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Then we had the half-breeds, we call them half-breed, like mixed kids and shit like that.
Yeah.
And it was just like one of us. Like he was part of our culture.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So we didn't have a problem with it, but I can see how people will have a problem with it for sure.
Right. And New Orleans is different. A lot of because we have a lot, like the Creoles had black in them, so if you had black in you, you were saying it.
Right.
Like that's just how it would mix Creole, whatever if you had black in you, you would say Dominican. It don't matter what it is. The white people that grew up around, they chose not to because
y'all say something.
They didn't want to get their ass smacked. So they would be like, like they would be like wary or cautious about it. The Spanish influence that we have in New Orleans, and they feel like, a lot of them don't say it unless they know for sure it's cool around certain people. But just out in public, they don't fuck around.
Yeah.
They don't fuck around.
You know what's interesting now too? Even the Chicano culture. I was interviewing Mr. Shadow, and I heard this too from another popular rapper. I forgot that guy's name. Is it Shiloh or Silo? I forgot that. He's in LA. But he said he don't like to be classified as a Chicano rapper. He said the reason why he don't like to be classified as a Chicano rapper because he don't dress like a Chicano.
Yeah.
He dressed like more like hip hop.
Yeah.
So he just like to be classified as just a hip hop artist.
But I could see why. Like, yeah.
He said I'm Mexican, I love my heritage, but I like to be classified.
Chicano rappers have a certain look. They have a certain little swag about them that represents them and their culture.
Right.
So yeah, so I can understand why. Especially if you coming up like Lefty, Lefty dress how he dressed. You know what I'm saying? But Mexican OT, same way. He dressed how he dressed.
Right.
But you could tell which one of them was raised around the niggas. You could tell.
Yeah.
You could tell. You know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, not all the Mexican politics, but the Mexican politics in LA is also different than it is in the South. So
100%.
So there you have it.
I like Lefty too, man, because Lefty, the way he kind of made himself big, bro, he kind of put himself around a lot of black people. You know what I'm saying? And he spoke highly of black people. And,
so let me ask you this question.
Mm-hmm.
Would that be considered culture vulturing?
Not necessarily.
Because he also talked about how he wouldn't let his daughter date a black guy and stuff like that. So
right.
So he's good enough for the culture, but he's not good enough to let his daughter date.
That is a problem.
Wouldn't that be culture vulturing though? You latch onto the culture and you gain benefit off of it.
I feel like culture vulturing is like when you latch onto the culture and you use the culture, but you don't give back to it. You know what I'm saying? In a way.
Did he give back to black culture?
I feel like
no, he hasn't.
Yes and no.
But also just so it won't sound like we're attacking. But just to clarify, I do think that he said the interview with his daughter, and I'm not 100% sure, but I do think he said if the black dude was a gang member. I'm not 100% sure.
It don't even matter.
But he said it, you know? So, yeah, but
it don't even matter to me.
Yeah, but
it's a problem either way.
But yeah, but that's how most of them feel. And then, but we go about shit because we want everything to be cool and kumbaya about it, but there's some that like us and there's some that don't.
Right.
That's just the reality of it.
That's true.
I mean, and you could tell who is who on which side, and that's everywhere because there's a lot of the Mexican culture in Texas that you either side with, like I said, in the South is black or white, so you side with who you side with. Right. But if you side with them, then you're going to have the same outlook and feelings about us as them. There's a lot of racist Mexicans against black people in Texas.
That's wild.
But there's also a lot of racist Mexicans against Mexicans in Texas.
That's in San Diego too. Well, California too.
It's the same thing. You side with who you side with. You know?
That's funny. I mean, my girl, she deals with that right now. She's Mexican. She deals with that a lot. Even she run into people who are Mexican and they hit on other Mexicans. Yeah, racist against other Mexicans.
As a mother.
And it's so funny. When I was in college, I did a big project about that. They look down on the black Mexicans, the darker Mexicans. Yeah, of course. They look down on that. Of course. And I said something to my old lady too one time, and in front of her family too. I said, every time you turn on this channel, those people on that Mexican channel, Univision, they don't look like Mexicans. They look like white people. They ain't Mexicans.
It's colorism.
That's colorism, bro.
But
the motherfuckers have blonde hair and blue eyes, bro.
But it's not just the Mexican culture. It's Spanish. It's Spanish culture all over because Cubans do it,
right.
Dominicans do it. Right. So it's Spanish culture all over that they look down on the darkers than the more fair skinned. So that's really a thing because they strive to fit in with the European culture.
Right.
But then there's the ones that are influenced and strive to be with us.
Right, right.
So it's just, you have your picks and chooses of who they deal with. But I know that part it's a scary thing, especially when it comes to like dating and shit like that. But that's a whole different story. But like, you don't want, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, your brother and your daddy all hate black people. Like, you don't want to deal with that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's a thing though.
That's the thing. I never had to deal with that.
Yeah,
I never had to deal with that before.
Luckily, but that is a thing. Even like if we go so far back, in which like I feel like California came a long way, but if we go so far back as like early 2000s, when all the reports of like, you know, the Mexican gangs was targeting black children and trying to kill them off, and you know, all that stuff like that, and it's like, dang, like, I don't know if California know, but we read about that shit in the South too. We was like, oh, that's the type of time they on. Like, we didn't have none, but we was like, oh, okay, like, dang, like,
yeah,
that's how they rocking, huh? So like it brings like another ignorant mindset to it because that's what you hear, and then you as a black person like, oh, okay, like saying, so when I go out there, like, you know, they don't really fuck with us, and that's what we hear. So therefore, you have that mentality. You know, 100%. Like, dang, they don't really care about us.
I said, I love the shirt. What's up, Justin? Justin said he loved the shirt. Yeah, man. Even me growing up in the South, bro, that's pretty crazy because I remember even when I was coming up, you couldn't even talk to white people like that. You know what I mean? You couldn't date white people. You'd be disowned. You know, even like depending on where you go, you couldn't really like socialize with white people. It was still segregated. Yeah. You know what I mean? And let alone a fucking white lady, a white girl dating a black guy. Oh, hell nah. Not where I'm from. That was unheard of.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, it's crazy. We got to deal with a lot of shit. And that's the thing. People don't really understand a lot of shit we deal with all different races. I don't know if other races get the same backlash or hate that's like how black people will.
Dog, we get hate.
From a lot of different cultures.
We get hate.
You think white people get hate like that?
From who? I guess everybody. Because it's a lot. Because even Italians would be like, I'm not white, I'm Italian. So I guess from everybody else. But I don't know. But I know, like, I feel like Mexicans get a lot of hate.
Yeah.
I feel like, and I'm just saying that because like I said, we have a Spanish population, but our Spanish population is more Honduran, Argentinian, Dominican. We have Puerto Ricans. They have like their own community in Jefferson Parish. Down like things like Williams Boulevard, where they have like their own restaurants, their own stores, like there's like their own little hub of all the Spanish cultures except Mexican. So when a lot of the Mexicans came in after like Katrina and shit like that, and they came in, they tried to like find work and do all the little stuff like that. Some of them was part of the other stuff.
Right.
The community didn't want them in. They didn't want them.
Wow.
There was even like a little incident that happened where if you was Mexican, you was getting knocked off. Like
wow.
They were innocent families and everything. They was killing them.
That's crazy.
They didn't want them in. And I was like, that's interesting. But that, like I said, that wasn't our war, but
right.
That was outside of Orleans Parish. So we was just like, dang, what's going on over there? But that's the Latin culture and how they view every other subset. Because when you come out here and you talk to Mexicans, you know, they have their views too of Puerto Ricans and Dominicans and everybody else. They're like,
absolutely.
So it's like kind of like everybody, they all just turn their nose up at everybody, at each other. And it's just like, dang, it's interesting.
The world is weird. It's weird, bro. The world is weird.
Yeah,
sure.
definitely.
You just got to stay in your pocket and live your life, man. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
Right. It is what it is, right.
Did you hear this thing about Chad Ocho Cinco Johnson, bro? He was on Stephen A. Smith podcast, bro. I don't know if this is true. I heard it was just a little, he was just playing around, but he was saying that, hey, Chad said, hey, man, I jumped on some things, bro. And the girl told him to go deeper. He said, I ran out of length.
Yeah.
I ran out. So
he went and got surgery.
He said he went and got surgery. He said he went from 3 to 11 inches. 3 inches, bro. That's wild.
Yeah, he was in New Orleans trying to trip out on stage and the shit wasn't flapping like he wanted to. So he was like, I gotta go get some more. Nah, bro, like, hey, man, do it. Like, we talked about this on other podcasts when we talked about BBLs and shit like that. Do what makes you happy, bro.
Damn.
Do what makes you happy.
That'd be crazy,
if
man.
If you could afford it, do it.
That'd be crazy, bro. That'd be a crazy situation. A girl told you that, hey, man, go deeper. And you can't? Damn, bro.
Shit.
I think I might get it too, man.
Hey, do it. I always feel like that. Do what makes you happy, bro. Damn. Like, I'm not going to hate on nobody who did something to make their self happy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Others might, but I ain't going to do it.
I think he was lying, bro.
He probably was lying, but still.
Chad Johnson, man.
Ocho crazy, man.
That's a funny situation, though, man. That would hurt me. I'll be hurt, bro. I'll be hurt. I've never been in a situation like that, though. But it is what it is. Birdman. That's your. This is your side of the hood now. You know what I'm saying? So did you see that video of Birdman, like, you know, on stage?
I've seen all the videos of Birdman. I seen a video where Wayne said, "All right, that's enough. Cool. Yeah, turn the music back on."
Let me see if I can find this video.
He was Birdman was fucked up, man. He was drunk.
You think he was drunk?
He was high, drunk, everything. He was everything, man.
So that's why I wanted to ask you. Do you think he was on like fentanyl? People saying he was probably on fentanyl. He was on everything you could think of, probably. Because they all look like they was on drugs. Hold on, I'm gonna pull it up so y'all can see it. This is the video. Look at Birdman in the back. That's drugs. So the question,
that's drugs.
Shout to my dog Chris. Chris is in the building. Hey man, Chris is the guy that designed this whole setup right here, man. So if y'all looking for anybody, you know, to design your show, man, hit up Chris, man. That's my guy right there. Hell yeah, bro. So hey, what you think about that, man?
That's drugs. That is drugs.
What type of drugs do that though? Like, homie, he was
codeine.
Stuck.
I had codeine. Codeine
do that?
Oh, fucking right. If you don't keep moving, yes sir. Yes sir. That shit will have you stuck, bro. I got stuck. I remember it was Essence Fest, and my cousin was like, man, I never did codeine before. I said, look, keep moving. I told him, keep moving. We on Bourbon Street, he sipping. This girl come up, they go to the Sheraton. He inside, she was like, oh, let me go take my clothes off, da. She go to the bathroom, take her clothes off. She come back. She said, that boy, he was sitting up like this, sleep. She woke him up. She said, nigga, you gotta go. He was like stuck, couldn't move. I'm like, bro, like, that shit had me fucked up. But it's probably more than that with him, though. But
that dude look like some fentanyl, though. Cause we go downtown San Diego, bro. That's how them crackheads be on the street. They be some statue. They be zombies out there.
He was on something that whole day though, cause like how he was blabbing on about everybody, and Wayne had to cut his mic off. He forgot the words to bling bling. Like he was just fucking up that whole show. Yeah, that whole show he was fucking up. Yeah, man. They probably gonna tell his ass to stay home next time. He was messing up that whole show.
What did I heard Lil Wayne did something. He cut him off when he was speaking or something like that.
That's what I'm saying. Like Wayne cut the mic off, and Wayne said, "Man, let's get back to it," and cut his mic off.
Damn.
Because he was like, man, my youngin' Turk was locked up for 9 years. And BG, and then it was like, bro, what are you talking about? What does that have to do with anything? Yeah, like shut up, like, and then everybody just looking like, bro, what are you talking about? He was like, yeah, he was like, we was still trying to get it out the mud, and it was like, man, cut this nigga mic off, you heard me? Like, cut this shit off. Like, what? And Wayne was just like, man, let's keep it going.
He got all that money on some fentanyl. Come on, if he is taking fentanyl, like, dude, you like 50 something though, bro.
He ain't taking no fentanyl.
I hope not.
He ain't taking no fentanyl, bro.
I hope not, bro. That's crazy. But it's good to see the group coming back, man. You know what I'm saying? And
they've been selling out every tour they did.
I hope they come around this way.
They're not.
They're not.
They're not.
LA? They got to do a show in LA.
Do they?
They have to.
The same way LA rappers, California rappers, but I don't have to leave the coast. They don't have to leave the South. They don't have to leave the South.
But they're different though. They got fans everywhere. That's the Hot Boys. I don't care where you were. I don't care where you from. You was bumping the Hot Boys. I hope so.
I don't know.
Nipsey Hussle, bro. Nipsey Hussle. So there's a big, was it Black Sam? I guess he was on Power 106, and they was doing an interview. He was saying, I guess Black Sam was saying that, I guess he had an 80% completed album with Bino, and they're gonna be releasing it probably end of this year, or something like that, or a couple months. You know what I'm saying? So, are you excited about that?
If it's all new fresh verses.
See, that's what.
If it's all new fresh verses, yeah. If not, if you're just recycling some shit, because they try to do that a little bit. There was like one little snippet where Nipsey he spit like on a DJ Khaled thing where he had like a whole like 8 bars or some shit, and I'm just like, DJ Khaled didn't need to put this on no record. Like, you could have just left that alone. But if it's all original shit, then yeah, I'm excited. If it's not, or if they just like piece together like how they started doing Tupac shit,
right,
where they started piecing shit together, then I'm just like,
I think that's what he said too. I think they said he has some, some verses that they're gonna be throwing in there, because I guess the album's not 100% complete; it's 80% complete. So my head was like, okay, if it's 80% complete, why don't you just drop the album that's 80% complete then?
Maybe
80% complete,
because they need everything else, features and all that other stuff on it probably. But I just feel like he left us
right
with a dope ass album.
Right.
Don't fuck that up.
Right.
He left us with a dope album,
bro. He left us up here.
Yeah.
Legendary.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I love Nipsey. You know what I'm saying?
Bro.
I would love to hear something, but I feel like just let it go.
He left us with a dope album. Don't fuck that up.
Yeah.
Like the this is like the feeling of when he passed, and that album, it was just like bittersweet.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And everybody has like the best and fondest memory of when the album dropped and everything else like that. And I was just like, don't mess it up on no half-ass shit just to make a buck.
Right. 1000%.
I like Bino. So Bino, the last little collab thing that he did with Bino was nice. So I like Bino. So hopefully, you know what I'm saying, it's some good shit. But if it's recycled stuff, then just leave it alone.
I was thinking the same thing, bro. I'll say he left us on a high. He left us on a 10.
Yeah.
A legendary classic album, Victory Lap. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, don't, our fun memories of Nipsey Hussle's already like, it's at the highest level. So don't throw nothing else in there, man. And oh, that shit was garbage. Oh, that was garbage. You know what I'm saying? And kill the memory of Nipsey Hussle. And that's the same thing like they did these Tupac movies. You know what I'm saying? Like,
let's not even start the Tupac movie. Wait. The first Tupac movie, where it was a montage of all his interviews to make one story.
Yeah.
That shit was dope.
Yeah.
The Benny Boone shit or whatever, that shit was horrible. Yeah. That shit was trash. So I don't know but that was also because they got rid of John Singleton, and I feel like John Singleton would have told the story how it was supposed to be told, and they got rid of John Singleton. They brought in old boy, but you don't want to. Don't fuck it up like that. Don't mess it up like that.
And I can't see that album being better than Victory Lap. No way. There's no way.
Well, it's a collab album,
right?
So it's not all Nipsey. It's a collab with Bino, and like I said, I like Bino's shit. So I feel like the album would be good. Mm-hmm. The album would be good. I feel like it would be good. I feel like it's going to be a dope album if it's all like original stuff. But if you're taking verses off of like you're taking verses off of like some of his old stuff before people was really on the wave, and you're like, well, this is a chance for people to listen to his old verses and then redo that. I don't think so. I don't think that's a good thing.
I agree.
But then on top of that, like I already felt like, I'm like, dang, like this is all the music that Nip had. Like I feel like he should have had like more shit than this.
Right.
Like this is it. Like that's all he had.
Well, she did say something about that too in the interview, and she was saying that Black Sam was saying that they're not going to release anything that I guess Nipsey didn't give a consent. You know what I'm saying? So they don't want to release anything. They want to release stuff that when they know that Nipsey was cool to release.
I understand that, and I do understand and get that. But let's just take a moment to appreciate Tupac Shakur, because Tupac died and he had music to last like 10 more years.
That's a fact.
After he died, his work ethic was like on a different level.
That's a fact.
Which a lot of people said he didn't waste time with the other. Like, he would come in, lay his verses, lay his dubs, and then he would leave. But he was like, all that other shit, that's on y'all, the producer, the engineer, and all that shit like that. He was like, why I gotta stay around for that?
Right.
So story is, like, he would come in, he would do like 6 songs, and then he'll be like, yeah, 6 songs, hook, verses, this and this and this, boom, and then y'all do y'all job.
Yeah.
Y'all mix it, master it, do everything. I don't have to be here for that.
100%.
And that's why he had so much fucking music after he passed. They still got unreleased Tupac bar 16s and shit. Like, damn, this nigga still got shit. Yeah. And it's just like, bro, like, nobody doing shit like that. Only nigga that probably got shit in his vault like that is Future.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Like, for real, bro. Like,
y'all listen to John B, and John B said that. He said he came in, he said Tupac was his own it, bro. He just laid that shit and it was out. That's what every interview when people talk about Pac, they said, man, Pac comes in, he lays his verse, he do his dubs, he do whatever else, and then he'd be like, all right, I'm gone. And he dip. And they'd be like, oh, don't you want to stay? And he'd be like, for what? I agree. All the greats, man, I heard the same thing about all the great rappers. They got good work ethics. They go in there and they knock shit out, and they work very hard, and they keep pushing.
Yeah.
And you go.
Well, there you go. So
Drake was back in the man. Drake has been in. I didn't want to make another title about Drake. You know what I'm saying? Because all our titles are about Drake, and I don't want people to think that we hate Kendrick. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't want to talk about Drake and Kendrick, but he canceled some dates on this show. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to figure out why. I haven't heard why yet. He also, during his Australia show, he called out all the rappers that turned against him. I got a video too, man. So he had a whole speech about all the rappers that turned against him. And bro, I ain't gonna lie, man. He's right. He's right, 100%. He's 100% right. Let's see. Let's get this.
For what you've done for my life, for my family, for my friends, for all my collaborators, all the producers, all the other artists that I work with, the ones that didn't turn pussy, the ones that still real, my real ones. But yeah, I appreciate you because you've changed my life for me and everybody around me.
So what you think, man? I think he's right, bro. A lot of people turn this back on Drake because I feel like the momentum right now is to be cool to hate Drake, you know what I'm saying, and be a Kendrick fan right now. Like I said, I don't want to go too hard on Kendrick because last couple episodes, we've been going in on Kendrick. But, I don't want people to think we hate Kendrick. But I think a lot of people turn this back on Drake, man.
They did.
DJ Khaled, he called him out too.
Yeah.
He called out DJ Khaled.
We talked about it all the time. I just feel like, I don't know, because everybody do be in the comments like, oh, this and this and this. And I'm not gonna lie, dog. Like, depending on your logic and reason of why you as a fan chose this particular side, other than like Kendrick's from the West Coast, I'm gonna rock with the West.
Right.
Understandable. You got to rock with your home team.
100%.
I'm not from the West Coast, and I got more people than I got Toronto, but I got family in LA, so I understand that. I don't know nobody in Toronto, you know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like to me, But I just say this to say, like, for those that be trying to dive deep into the shit and be like, well, I'm gonna choose Kendrick because of this and this and this and this. I look at those people funny, bro. And to be honest with you, like, I'm gonna watch my back around you. Just for the simple fact if you're a hip hop person, you a rap head or whatever, and you remember those days and those times where Kendrick Lamar was in there doing his interviews and giving shout out to Drake for showing Drake showed me this and this, and he put me on, and then the Take Care feature, and then Drake had me in Toronto, and Drake took me on tour, and all this shit like that, right?
Yeah.
if you remember all that, and then you come full circle now, and then justify a nigga like, kind of like, well, it's F you now.
It's weird. It's hella weird to me.
It's weird. And if you sit there and you like condone that type of behavior as a man, like dang. If I put you on, 5 years later, you're gonna be like, F me? Like I even and we have this conversation with my cooks. If I have a fire ass cook and I give him his own restaurant and his restaurant end up becoming successful, and I'll be like, yeah, like me and him is the hottest chefs in the city, and then he come back and be like, nigga, you ain't I am. Nigga, I gave you the restaurant.
I'll put you on.
I'll put you on.
Yeah.
And you hate me now because of why?
Yeah.
It is what it is.
It's kind of, I mean, I like both. Like how you said, I just love hip hop, dog. I love the music. I like both of their music. But it is like, you hate this guy because he lost a rap battle and you don't want to listen to his music. All of a sudden his music became garbage to you now. And that's like, that shit blows my mind, bro. I'm like, okay, cool. Kendrick's a better rapper. I'm not going to stop listening to Drake because this motherfucker lost a rap battle. He's not like garbage to me now. I mean, you trying to tell me all them songs that motherfucker been dropping, he's now is garbage to you? He's been garbage?
Yeah, that's
y'all
false.
motherfuckers go in the club and listen to Drake all day and swinging on Drake for fucking 10 years. Now that motherfucker's garbage to you.
Wasn't nobody saying that man was garbage like that.
Come on, bro. Stop.
So that's false.
And that's the thing. I like Kendrick's dope too. Kendrick's dope too. We're good. Kendrick's dope too. You know what I mean? And I've been bumping Kendrick forever. His shit is dope too, bro. I like it all. It's all dope hip hop. It's all dope music. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
But I understand the locals are gonna ride with their hometown
I get that.
hero. So as a local, I can understand your position as a local. But I'm speaking on the people that ain't local.
I feel you. Yep.
I'm speaking on the Midwesterners, the Northerners, some of the people in the South. Like, what is your position? What why do you feel like this other than like you're a fan? Because most of the times the people was fans of both.
Right.
People was fans of him. People was fans of Cole. People was fans of Drake. People was fans of all of them because they kind of gave you something different.
Yep.
People was fans of all of them. So I need to know, like, what's your stance and the real reasoning of you being like, you know what? Forget him. I'm going in this direction, you know?
100%.
Because there's no real, like, rhyme or reason. I know they've been throwing jabs at each other, but at least that was speculated. So I'm just like, maybe there is a deeper cause, a deeper root of the issue and all that kind of stuff like that, which if so, then that's cool. You know what I'm saying? But other than that.
That's a fact. That's a fact, bro. But hey, man, like I said, I enjoy both of the music, man. I listen to Kendrick for, like, you know, like how you're saying, the more deeper hip hop. Yeah. You know, more.
I mean, I'm not gonna stop listening to Cole, even though Cole ran away from it. Yeah. I'm not gonna be like, but how people was like, oh, J. Cole was scared. He ran away. I'm not gonna stop listening to J. Cole. Like,
disappointed though. I'm disappointed. But
you can be disappointed, but at the same time, I felt like he foreseen, like, ain't J. Cole the same one? J. Cole don't like negative energy.
Right.
I can't remember what rapper it was, but it was the female rapper, and she went in the studio, and Cole was in the studio. You talked about this before. Cole was in the studio, and then J. Cole got up and left because they was gossiping and talking about something, I don't know. But J. Cole got up and he just left the studio session. And she was like, dang, like, where did nigga go? I just feel like he just don't like that energy. He don't like that negative energy.
Right.
And he tried to keep his surrounding, he tried to keep his frequency on peace.
He shouldn't have dropped that song though.
He shouldn't have, but he felt pressured.
Yeah,
he felt pressure. He fell to peer pressure. That is his demise. He
Absolutely.
fell to the peer pressure.
It is what it is, man. Like I said, I love it all, man. I just like music, period, bro. I don't care what it is. I don't care where you from. I don't care what type of music. If it sounds good, it sounds good, bro. You know what I mean? Like, it is whatever it is what it is to me.
I mean, it is what it is. Did you hear Party Next Door comments about Tory Lanez?
I didn't hear the diss song, but I
didn't hear the diss song either, but I mean, Party was like, the city stronger together. Like, he didn't say nothing I wouldn't say about myself. I was like, it's kind of crazy. kind of crazy. And he was like, the city is stronger together. So I was like, oh, okay. Yeah.
Damn. That's cold blooded. But he took it back and apologized though.
Yeah. Yeah, of course.
Hey, let it ride, homie. You said it, bro. Let it ride. Let it breathe.
Nah, he gonna take it back and he gonna apologize.
Damn. Nah, I think you stand on it, dog. Stand on that. You know, let it breathe, homie. You said it. You put it out.
Speaking of that, Drake gave Party Next Door his first #1 album. Congratulations to Party. It's his first #1 album.
Damn,
He's been around for a minute.
That last album wasn't #1?
What, Party's next album?
Yeah.
No.
With the girl on it.
Party ain't never had no #1 album.
He had some good albums, though.
He had some good albums. I'm not taking that away. He ain't never had a #1 album.
That's wild.
He gave Party his first #1 album.
That's actually Drake album, but whatever.
No, it's Party's album. Those are Party songs.
Yeah.
The vibe of the songs, the whole thing with the songs, those was probably Party songs. And Drake just was like,
the girl song.
let me put a couple verses on here for you.
Yeah.
Those was Party songs. This is Party, but my cousin made a good point. Shout out to my cousin Nate. Party was supposed to drop an album, and he didn't drop it. And then when he didn't drop that album, they came with the collab album. So that's why he was like, I think that was Party's album, because Party been announced he had an album on the way,
right,
and he just didn't drop that one.
Yeah.
So either or, it did what it did.
It did what it did. Did some numbers.
It did numbers.
Absolutely.
It did numbers, which we knew it was going to do.
Oh, absolutely. Everybody wanted to hear this song, so.
Everybody wanted to hear this song. And I think it's so funny that
I think he should have, though, man. I ain't gonna lie. He should have dropped something, though.
Dude's people's favorite songs on them albums is the two that he's actually rapping on. Like,
yeah.
He's actually spitting, and everybody's just like, those are the best songs on the album. Like that, Give Me a Hug, and the other one, like,
yeah.
I'm just like, dang, bro. Like,
it was a good album, bro. I liked it. I ain't gonna lie. It was cool.
It was cool. It was cool for us, folks.
6 out of 10, though?
Smack some cheeks. Huh?
Was it 6 out of 10, you think?
I'll give it a 6.5. I'll give it a 7. I'll give it a 7. Right. I'll give it a 7. I'll give it a 7. I'll give it a 7 out of 10. 6.5, 7 out of 10.
Well, I guess they were right then. The critics was right. They gave us 6.5 out of 10.
Yeah, I'll give it that. I can see that.
Okay.
I can see that.
All right.
I can see that.
Well, hell yeah, man. You had anything you want to add on there?
So, did you listen to J. Cole's song that he released?
No. Hold on. J. Cole just dropped something?
Well, I don't know if he just dropped it, but he dropped something.
J. Cole? Hold on, bro. We see right now.
That Clouds.
J. Cole Clouds. So, I'll be J. Cole Clouds. We probably, they'll probably take this out of here, but, we can listen to it if you want.
No, you don't got to listen to it.
Okay, yeah, he dropped the song Clouds. That was, let's see, 6 days ago. Dang, nobody said nothing about this.
I know. that's
crazy.
That's what I'm getting on. Nobody said nothing about it.
What?
But the boy was spitting on that bitch. He was spitting on that bitch. Hey, Cole got it, bro. Cole got it.
Dang, bro. Nobody even said nothing about this. J. Cole dropped a song?
Cole be Cole.
I like J. Cole, man.
Hey, Cole got it.
His whole story is inspirational, bro. Everything.
Man, it's good. But I do want to talk about.
Dang, I didn't know he dropped a song. That's crazy.
I want to talk about three different things. Three different things I want to talk about. Mm-hmm. All right. Number one.
Yeah.
Nardo Wick dropped the album. It wasn't good. He has some good features, but it wasn't good.
I heard it. Yeah.
My thing is that, do you think with the decline, because a lot of people didn't really feel Lil Baby's last album.
But go ahead. I'm sorry.
The Nardo Wick shit, is the decline in Atlanta hip hop really happening?
I think the decline is in hip hop, period. But yes, Atlanta for sure. Atlanta for sure has declined.
Okay.
But the thing about hip hop, I was thinking about this the other day though. I wanted to talk about this. I'm glad you brought this up. I think the biggest problem with hip hop right now is the critics, the people talking shit about hip hop. I feel like before, even Lil Baby, right? Before that album dropped, people's already said, "Oh, that motherfucker was dope. It was garbage. It's gonna be garbage." People was shitting on Lil Baby album before it even dropped, and it's always like that. I feel like with us in our culture, bro, we hate on each other. It's like it's a lot of hate within this culture, man. And I think the album was cool. I mean, it's not like it wasn't a fire album, but Lil Baby album was cool. He had some cuts on there.
I think they was looking for it to be like a banger like that, and I want to say Schoolboy Q said it best. It was an old interview with Schoolboy Q, and he talked about how people consume albums nowadays. Like, it's like fast food. And I'm paraphrasing, I'm not doing word for word, but he just took it like, they get it, they eat it, they digest it, they shit it out.
Yep.
Nothing is like nothing is BOA no more. Nothing is,
they don't savor it.
Nothing is steak 48.
They're not savoring it. Yeah, it's not savory.
Nothing is, nothing is Louisiana Purchase. No.
Absolutely not.
Like they don't take it and savor it and enjoy it and digest and then you have to like break it down. And some people be like, he was garlic on that. The seasoning on this one, and really like enjoy it. Nobody does that no more.
That's a fact.
They just eat it, digest it, shit it, and be like, okay, when's the next one coming?
Yep. That's true.
And it's like, what?
Jay-Z said that because when we dropped that album 444, he was saying that. He's like, bro, like he said, the album dropped. Then the next day, people was writing, blogs and stuff was writing about it and reviewing it. He said, how you going to listen to an album within 24 hours? You don't even have a time to really digest that album at all. It takes you a while, for you to sit there and just ride through the album, not just hear it one time and then you got an opinion on it.
Facts. That's 100% facts. And I say that to say again, the Schoolboy Q album.
Yeah.
Blue Lips.
Yeah.
Was a good album. That album was nice.
Yeah.
I don't think people fully got it in and really dove into that album to really appreciate how he did something that even he said that was uncomfortable for himself. Mm-hmm. That album was good, and I don't think it's really it really got the appreciation it really deserved. You know what I'm saying? I really don't. It may be, but to me, like, it should have got way more appreciation than it did, because that album was nice, bro.
And that's why I feel like kills hip hop.
That's what killed hip hop. They took it in, and now Kendrick dropped his, and people are already kind of hipped on TDE's little schedule, because like somebody dropped in the next person, but they're already like, oh yeah, Schoolboy Q. He has to drop another album, and I'm like, bro, that man just dropped one.
Right.
And it was fire. Go back and listen to it.
Right.
But that's just how they take it in. It's just like it's not cool, because the hard work and energy and effort that they have to make this art, you have to really go through it with a fine comb,
sir.
And really appreciate the things that's being put down. You could tell when certain shit is trash.
Right.
You could tell when certain shit is trash. And that was, and I hate to say it, that was my problem with the dance movement of music, the dance rap, all that shit like that.
Yeah.
It was like everything was just like trash. It was like, man, there's no real music coming out. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I give a lot of props, because I was one of the ones, I blamed Atlanta for a lot of that shit. But that's why you have to give props to the T.I.s and the Jeezys and the Andre 3s and all them people that was really like spitting, because it's like, you can't just let like those particular people like really like put out this trash, and then now people's just used to trash. I think a lot of people nowadays is used to trash. I think they're used to shitty rap, and then when they get some good shit, they don't enjoy it like how they're supposed to be.
Well, I feel like it's different though, to tell you the truth. I think it's more about who do you like more than actual listening to the actual music. You know what I mean? If you like this person and you're a fan of this person, then you're gonna support that actual artist. And I think that's the biggest problem with hip hop right now. Like, especially when it comes to the black culture, we shit on each other all. Man, we shitting on. I was upset, man. People were shitting on Lil Baby before that shit even dropped. I was watching all the interviews about Lil Baby album. They wrote his ass off before it even dropped. Yeah. And the problem is, then what happens is these people have influence, like the academics and shit like that. They have big influence, and people actually listen to what they're saying, and whatever they say, they take it and they run with it.
Yeah.
So that's the way you view that artist. When his album do drop, what are you gonna say? Oh, that shit was trash, because academics said, especially these kids. So
a lot of kids will, but I think a lot of kids, like I said, they looking for a certain. They're used to trash, because even the stuff that they view is like, oh yeah, this album was da da da. Like, dang, like y'all liked that.
Was it subjective though?
It is subjective, but that's the main subjective, is a lot of the trash that we've been getting. we haven't been getting no hot classics.
Well,
it's a different time period. I can say that.
Right.
But we haven't been getting no hot classics like that. We've been getting a lot of trash ass albums. And because of that, a lot of other albums don't even get a chance to grow. Example, you remember Mozzie's last album?
Yes. That was Children of Slum.
That was a good album.
Stupid album.
That was a good album.
Bro, I had that shit on repeat.
Do you think that album got blasted like it should have?
No, it didn't.
It didn't. Red Nose Bull, Red Nose Pit, whatever it's called. Yeah, that song was. But it didn't, and I think that's a part of the reason.
You're 100% right.
ESTG dropped an album in a deluxe version. That album is good.
Right.
Didn't really get a lot of love that it should have got. What is the reason behind that? I just think that people are so diluted with all this other shit, and maybe it's TikTok. I don't know. Maybe it's some other stuff, but it's like people are just using certain things. Now you're seeing people aren't even. Man, I'm looking at the top list of new songs. Right. People are dropping songs and not even albums no more. People are just dropping songs.
Right. I mean, yeah, because people are not digesting albums.
They're not digesting albums.
Yep.
So I'm just going to drop this song. Y'all can have these 2 or 3 songs. I'm going to drop these songs, and I'm not even going to worry about album because y'all are just not going to sit there and really just listen to an album.
100%.
So I think that's a problem.
Well, look at Tiger. Tiger dropped the album humming that. Ain't nobody listening to that.
Nobody listened to. Yeah, nobody.
But you're right, Mozzie. That was a classic album, and it didn't pick up. I don't know why. But it didn't pick up the way it should. It didn't get the reception that it should have got. That's a classic album. If you sat there and listened to every song, bro, he poured his heart on those songs.
The only thing I hate is the perception of what happened with that, because he was good when he was independent, and then he signed with Yo Gotti. He dropped that album, and nobody really fucked with it. And I'm just like, I don't want that to be hand in hand, but at the same time, I'm like, dang, well, that is kind of what happened. Maybe Yo Gotti should have pushed it a little bit harder.
But bro, like, if you, especially where he's from, like if you listen to it, like he's from what, Stockton or something like that?
He from
Sacktown. Yeah. Come on, bro. Like that album, bro. I ain't even from there, but I listened to that album. I had that motherfucker on repeat, bro.
Yeah, the album was hard.
Nasty. But West Coast? Nobody West Coast ain't listening to that?
Was they? I don't know. But what I'm saying is, his albums before that, they was.
Yes.
All his albums before that, we heard like a lot of them songs like nonstop.
But yeah, because I feel like those different albums though. He was talking like more game related shit, more the gritty shit. This album was more like personal, I feel.
I'm not talking about activities.
Okay.
If you go even Sleepwalking was on freaking Black Panther's movie.
Yeah.
That wasn't about gangbanging and shit.
That's true.
People was listening to it until it got to a point. Now, the point was until he signed with Gotti.
Yo Gotti.
And then all of a sudden Mozzie got a little quiet, and he had a couple features on the little group things. But I'm like, did he need to go to Yo Gotti, or could he just stay how he was?
Maybe because he went to jail.
It could have been. That could have been.
Because he was locked up for a little bit. Maybe he lost his little buzz.
It could have been. But also, I do feel like when you get to certain labels, they prioritize certain people. Gotti's going to prioritize Glow.
Yeah.
Definitely going to prioritize Glow.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I like that track. Yeah, send it to Glow.
Yeah.
And Moneybag.
Yeah.
They're gonna get priority of everything. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, but the West Coast should have supported that a little harder though.
That's all I'm saying. All I'm saying is
that's some fool. That album, bro, I had that on repeat.
I liked that album, and but like as I'm going down to my little list of stuff, every last one of these songs, even Moray, he just dropped a single. He just gave up with albums. Everybody on here is just dropping singles. There's no actual albums that's coming out from none of these people. So maybe they just feel like dropping singles is like the safest bet to do right now.
100%.
But
I think so.
I just feel like there's more talent out there, bro. There's more talent out there, and a lot of these people need I don't know, man. I miss those days, bro.
Yeah.
I miss those days of solid albums They don't have to be 20-something songs. They don't, dog. But I miss them days of them solid ass albums where you just like, man, I could put this whole album on and really just go.
Yeah, I miss that. I even miss like the experience of it, like, you know, even like a CD, like you coming in and you seeing the artwork, you know what I mean, and actual, you open the CD up, you know what I mean. It was like the experience, bro.
Right.
Putting that motherfucker in, listening to it, and you actually, you know, you enjoyed these albums, bro. Like you really listened to every song, and you had your favorite part of 3 or 4 songs, and that's the one you bumped.
Yeah.
But man, they don't consume the songs anymore.
They don't. So let's get to the next person I want to talk about right quick. EBK.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot to put that on the list.
You did.
I appreciate you. I was supposed to talk about that.
EBK was talking nasty.
Woo wee.
He was talking nasty. He was talking nasty. He was talking nasty. Is the nasty time. Hey.
What's old boy name? Let me pull it up. What's old boy name? His name. It's a rapper out of L.A. His name is AOF Nino. He was speaking crazy about. You know what I'm saying? You want to start off with that or what?
Go ahead.
EBK, Young J-Bo, man, he just got out of jail, bro. Just did a bid, I think, for like a year.
Did you hear the song "The Biggest G" though?
Yeah.
Okay. What do you think about the song?
Motherfucker straight. I mean, I do like his other song better though. You know, Boogeyman. Yeah. Boogeyman was shit. Boogeyman, homie.
It was, but EBK, The Biggest G was actually like, he was talking reckless.
He went off on that.
He was talking reckless.
Yeah.
And it really...
I fuck with him. I love his vibe, bro. I love that gangster shit. Like, and I feel like when he talk, it's true. It's real. I don't think he capping. I think he really liked that.
Man, he told that boy, LA don't really carry blicks around like that.
He said, because he said next to a police station.
Next to a police station. Well, that particular hood. It was like, his name's a police station. He's like, y'all don't really carry blicks. All right.
I like when I listen to a rapper and I feel like he's real. Like, it's not like fluff. He's not rapping, you know, just him saying shit. I feel like his energy when he come off, like that motherfucker, the real, like he a real G.
Yeah.
He a real general.
Hey, he came with some shit. He was saying some shit. Hey, I went back and listened to it. I was like, dang, I said, man, he really going in on whoever he talking about.
Yeah.
He going in on that boy. And then I seen the thing, the little clip of him talking to old boy.
Yeah.
And was like, man, I'm gonna stop right now because I already gave you a little 15 minutes of fame.
Yeah.
So I was like, dang, man, he really went in on him. Like, but that EBK J-Bo, that boy, he go hard. I like his flow.
I do, man. I
like his flow.
I think he'll be a star.
I like his flow. Somebody even said that was like, hey, one of the hardest flows on the West Coast.
Ooh,
hey,
do I have a
hey, somebody. I'm not the one who drives. That's a comment that's been going around. Is EBK J-Bo has one of the hardest flows on the West.
He up there, bro.
I'm not saying this number one.
But who else?
Personally,
who else is harder?
Man, you gotta dive deep into it, man.
Hey.
I mean, I like who I like.
Yeah,
I like EBK J-Bo. Yeah, I do. But when you talk about like some of the hardest flows,
yeah,
that's hard to. Man, that's hard to, because I like a lot of people.
Yeah,
like Rucci
Cole.
Rucci Cole.
Yeah, he Cole.
Rucci Cole, man. But like, there's a lot of people that I really, really, you know what I'm saying? Like, so to say it's the hardest, I don't know. Like, but
he Cole
as far as up there in Stockton.
Yeah, he Cole. He a general. I like the way he move. I like his whole. I like everything. I like him. He's a dope artist, but I think that he needs to calm down, man. If he can have the potential to be a star, like a superstar, but I feel like he's still a little hot headed. If he was a general, you need to chill out and let your workers do all of that beefing and shit. And you just worry about the music aspect of it. Don't be getting online and doing all this extra shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't get caught up in no stupid shit. You just got out of jail, bro. Make that money. Kick back and let your workers, man, and your homies around do all that stupid shit.
But he can't do that though.
Why can't he?
Huh?
Be like a Rick Ross or something.
Yeah, he got Rick Ross money.
I mean, he getting there. Well, not yet. Well, not even close. Rick Ross.
I feel like there's a certain level and plateau you have to be that you can really sit back and do it like that. Right now, he in the gutter. He in the streets.
He got money though.
Yeah, but he still is. He still has to be involved in the streets so he could keep up with. See, I feel like that's a persona. Not even a persona, but that's the problem with like rap. Like you drop that album, you get money, and then you just like that's why people's second albums don't really be about shit because you move away from everything that gave you that first album.
Yeah.
I feel like he can't really leave his environment like that because he still needs to give the people the real.
Yeah.
He still feel like he need to do that until he get where he needs to be. And then he could go off and do all that. But I could say that song selection, you know what I'm saying? Like maybe he could start working on different song selections and stuff like that, but he's going to get to where he needs to be by the shit that he's dropping. And his flow is hard.
He cold, bro.
His flow is hard.
Yeah, he cold.
His flow is hard, bro.
I like him, man. He's definitely somebody I got in my rotation right now. But, you know, it's sometimes I'll be like, this motherfucker going too hard, though. You know what I mean? But I fuck with him, though. I like him. Hard. Yeah, shout out to J-Bo, EBK J-Bo, man. EBK Young Jock, he cold, too. He's be like high as shit on whatever he's on though. But.
I mean that whole little, I don't even know if you want to call it a group or whatever, but that whole little squad, they straight. They be dropping some shit.
Stockton got it right now for sure. I want to see him link up with
Southeast Stockton. That's what's crazy.
Oh yeah.
Every time, who was the one who died? Slow B. Every time Slow B would be like, "Yeah, I'm from the Southeast." All the San Diego people would be like, "Oh, he's from here." No, he's not. No, he's not.
But he was hella cool. A lot of people here though. His dad is from here.
Yeah. I don't know about all that, but but I know he from Southeast Stockton.
Yeah, Southeast Stockton. Yeah, for sure.
He from Southeast Stockton.
He was real cool. A lot of people in San Diego though.
Yeah, so.
Kill Switch and a lot of people. Shout to Kill Switch. Yeah. But yeah, man, we got a lot. We J-Bo straight though. J-Bo straight.
Man, J-Bo do his thing, man. J-Bo do his thing. But as far as all that, the last thing I want to talk about is 310 Baby just dropped a song with a sample from James Brown. All I can say is 310 Baby, he's growing.
310 Baby.
His flow is getting better because, you know, he was dropping, you know, the summer anthems, Gone Fuck It Up and all that, you know. Yeah. But his flow is starting to is evolving.
Right.
And that's what you look like. That's what you look for in an artist. Do that flow evolve, and do you get better each time you start touching a mic? And he's starting to get better and better. He's young, you know what I'm saying? So he has time to grow into it, but his flow's getting better and better and better. And, you know, I just wanted to, you know, touch base on that because I like that. I like the little hit, and I'm surprised he got that sample cleared. So, hey, shout out to whoever was, you know, on James Brown, who owns all those rights to James Brown's estate.
Yeah.
For clearing that sample because the song is a nice little song. So
yeah, I heard a couple of her songs, but he from where you from, right?
Who?
310 Baby.
310 that's LA's area code.
LA.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes sir.
Yeah.
So 310 Baby is from LA. So
310 is LA.
Yeah.
Oh, that was no, that's Atlanta. Oh yeah.
That's Atlanta.
Hey, later it get, bro. My mind start working.
Hey,
later it get.
Shout out, what my name is. Yeah. But so last thing.
Yeah.
Like R&B. Let's go.
R&B.
I want this time.
Oh, R&B. Yeah.
R&B. I want this time. This is what I want.
Mm-hmm.
If you was, because we can't do a group because it's hard because some of them's already in groups.
Right.
So let's do a tour. If you wanted to pick a tour, give me 4 R&B either artists or groups to go on a tour, a worldwide tour or United States wide tour. Give me 4.
Jodeci. Donnell Jones.
Ooh, Donnell Jones.
H-Town. And the 4th, Jagged Edge.
Ooh, that's good. That's a good. Shout out to Jagged Edge for that album. The album for the grown and sexy people. The album was nice, bro. Jagged Edge, I could definitely see that.
Jagged Edge, bro.
I can see that.
Oh my God.
All right.
Ooh, I forgot a couple.
I know you did. Ooh. I think I would go Jagged Edge.
Jagged Edge.
Usher.
Usher. Oh, that's a good one.
Escape.
Oh, that's a good one.
And on my fourth one, I think I would go Drew Hill.
Oh, that's a good one.
And that's gonna be my fourth.
I thought you were gonna say 112.
I was not gonna say 112.
112.
I was not gonna say 112. To be honest,
don't say that, bro. Stop.
I wasn't a 112 fan.
Hey, we'll see y'all later. We gotta go.
I wasn't a 112 fan.
112.
I wasn't a 112 fan.
Wow.
No, I like their singles. You know that we could do it anywhere, and with Lil Zane, Lil Zane, and Peaches and Cream,
wow.
and Cupid. You know what I'm saying? I liked that, but when it came to like album, Jagged Edge all day.
Tyrese, Chris Brown, the old Chris Brown.
You could put any Chris Brown on there. I tried to stay away from the Chris Brown because I didn't want Usher and Chris Brown.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And
Tevin Campbell.
And I wanted to put Escape on there just because I feel like Escape also, they need a little bit more little credit, you know, because their little, you know, their album, they didn't have a long enough run, but they dropped some shit. You know
they dropped some shit. SWV.
Ooh.
Man, there's so many, man.
There's so many
bro.
when you go down the R&B train.
Yeah,
you know what
bro.
I'm saying?
I miss R&B too, man. I miss that vibe, that feeling, bro. Immature. Man, I miss it, bro. Genuine was popping, bro.
Genuine was popping. That the Bachelor album.
Yeah,
that bitch went hard.
Tank had a couple good songs though.
Tank had a good one. Tank was nice, but next I'll go next.
Yeah, bro.
H-Town. H-Town was the shit.
Yeah,
H-Town was the shit. H-Town really was the shit. They don't really get a lot of credit neither when you start talking about like some of the greats. You know what I'm saying? With R&B, H-Town definitely was the shit. But there's so many different R&B groups and people that you could name that's like
Boys to Men.
Yes, Boys to Men, definitely.
Oh my god!
Like I said, there's too many to really like, you know.
There's so many. Yeah, Boys to Men was that was one of my favorites for a long ass time. Boys to Men, but they were like, Boys to Men is up there for sure.
Definitely.
That's good though, man. That's good,
sir.
man. Hey, man, we appreciate you guys for, supporting some brothers, man.
Oh yeah.
You'll be doing this once a week, man. 6:30 on Thursdays.
There we go.
Until we change it, if we ever change it. But yeah, man, we're just trying to cover some of the hottest topics in hip hop, man. Do something different from all these other channels.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Please support my guy, Chef Q, man. If you're in the San Diego area, San Diego region, go check out all his 20 restaurants.
Holla at me.
He came with the suit on today. You know what I'm saying?
It was a busy day today.
Yeah, crazy.
Had to run all over the place, but yeah.
Hell yeah, man. But we had a little crowd in here today, man.
Yeah, bro.
We had a little crowd in here today.
Showing love. Appreciate it.
But hey, man, we appreciate you guys. We love y'all, man. Please appreciate all the love and support, man. This big Hendo. And we got my dog.
Q.
Hey, we out, man. We'll see y'all in the next episode. Hey.